folks, Ethan here. Welcome back. So tonight I'm going to give you guys a brief update about what's currently going on in Tornado Alley 2024. Alright, so before I get into the details, I do want to be very clear that I am no meteorologist, but I'm a weather psychic that gives you guys insights about what's going to happen in the future though, about what tornado event we're going to have. Now, I don't specifically give you guys, when these events are going to happen, but I do give you guys any potential tornado events or visual events. That's all I do. Now, without further ado, I'm going to talk about what we have currently going on. So, what we got so far is that we had a pretty large number of tornado reports this year so far. And we're only probably more than halfway throughout the season. And so far, we haven't had a lot of very large and violent twisters this year. And that could change at some point in the future. Now, usually in Tornado Alley, we would have twisters in Oklahoma, Kansas, you name it though. If you guys kind of familiar with Tornado Alley. Now, this pattern of tornadoes, it's still kind of typical as usual, but there has been some slight changes that I've never seen before. And I am new to this stuff too, so I'm still learning about this. And where has the change begun is pretty much there are some unusual tornado patterns that are occurring that I did not expect from Mother Nature. And where could this be at that's occurring? Well, I'm going to show you guys this right here though, this video that's playing. So right now, you guys can see that we have Tornado Alley that I'm labeling, but it's mostly accurate though, but that's just a mostly rough sketch of what I've pointed out. And to the right side, there's Dixie Alley. And usually, Tornado Alley is very active, and Dixie Alley it's somewhat active. But right now in this year, Dixie Alley isn't really getting a lot of attention though. It's mostly Tornado Alley that's going on. And what the new target is for this area is that we are getting more tornadoes in pretty much in Illinois, a bit more further out. But I'm going to show you guys this little clip here that I'm currently sketching out. That this is where the new areas of where Tornado Alley is currently moving. And it has been fluctuating in and out, so it has been going to that new area for tornadoes, but it has been going back to the original way, which is going back to Oklahoma and Kansas. So what does this mean? Are we going to have a new record breaker tornado for this year? That I am not very sure yet, but I'm very certain that we will though. But we won't know until that event unfolds. And it is a little scary because, waiting for it though, it might kind of catch everybody off guard, basically. People won't be ready for if there's going to be a massive twister that's going to break history. We won't know yet. Lastly, I do want to talk about the tornado data that I've seen that I thought is pretty remarkable. What I saw was that there is a significant amount of tornadoes that have been reported, and that is a lot, but surprisingly, I thought we're going to have a lot more stronger tornadoes, meaning I thought we're going to have more EF3s or higher. But it turns out that's quite the opposite. We had a lot more lower end twisters. And I was like, oh my goodness, I thought we were going to have a lot more crazy tornado outbreaks. And we are still getting tornado outbreaks, but they're not very crazy though. But it's still a lot of tornadoes that we're having. And we had a lot more EF2s and a lot more lower than that. And that is quite impressive for this year. But this could change since we're only halfway through this year. And right now, though, pretty much fall and winter could change that moment. And you guys might be thinking, isn't summer and spring the pretty much the prime seasons that can pretty much increase the tornado potential? That is true, yes, it can be the case, but I do want to be very clear is that tornadoes can form in any season. It doesn't matter what the conditions are. As long as that the conditions are right where they need to be at, tornadoes can be in any season. And winter is probably a low end type of chance, but a tornado can happen. Like, it can still occur. But overall, this is all I got for you guys for this brief tornado report so far. And I'm still going to keep an eye on every tornado report from other storm spotters. And who knows, we might get a breaker tornado, but we probably may not. Who knows? Anyway, hopefully this was very helpful to you guys, and I'll keep you guys updated, but don't just rely on me though. There are going to be other storm spotters around the world that are going to be keeping on every thunderstorm that may have tornado potential. Anyway, that's all I have. Love and light to all of you guys, and as always, stay shiny out there. I'll see you guys next time.